Manchester United fans, this one is big. Club legend Paul Scholes has made a bold claim about Michael Carrick's future at Manchester United, and despite the impressive start under the new manager, Scholes does not believe United will finish in the top four this season. In fact, he believes they won't even secure a European spot. Yes, you heard that right. After a strong run of form, after renewed optimism, after visible tactical improvement, Scholes has thrown serious doubt on whether Carrick can deliver over a full Premier League campaign. Let's break this down. Since taking charge, Michael Carrick has brought stability back to Old Trafford. The team looks more organized. There's better structure in midfield. The pressing seems coordinated. Defensively, United appear more compact. 4 wins and 1 draw in the opening run. Momentum is building. Confidence is returning. The fans are starting to believe again. But Scholes isn't buying into the hype just yet. According to him, early form doesn't guarantee long-term success, especially in a league as ruthless as the Premier League. And he might have a point, because maintaining top 4 consistency over 38 games is completely different from enjoying a short-term bounce. Anyone can get a reaction from players in the first few weeks, but sustaining it, that's elite-level management. Scholes reportedly believes that while Carrick understands the club and brings positive energy, the challenge of finishing in the top 4 requires more than passion and identity. It requires elite tactical adaptability, depth across multiple competitions, mental resilience during bad runs, and the ability to outsmart top managers consistently. And that's where the questions begin. Look at the competition. Manchester City, machine-like consistency. Arsenal, tactical clarity and squad depth. Liverpool, relentless intensity. Tottenham, improving structure. Chelsea, rebuilding but dangerous. Newcastle, ambitious and aggressive. The race for Champions League football is brutal. There are no easy games. Scholes' argument seems rooted in realism. He understands what it takes to finish in the top 4. He's been there. He's won titles. He knows that consistency between January and April is what separates contenders from pretenders. Carrick's early form is promising, but promise is not proof, and that's the heart of this debate. Can Carrick maintain this level when injuries hit, when fixture congestion increases, when United lose 2 games in a row and the media pressure explodes? Because it will happen. It always does. Another key issue is squad quality. Yes, performances have improved, but is the squad truly stronger than City's, Arsenal's, Liverpool's? Midfield control is improving, but is it dominant? The attack shows flashes, but is it ruthless enough? The defense looks tighter, but is there enough depth? Scholes might believe that without significant reinforcements, even a well-coached United side will struggle to outlast their rivals. And here's something else to consider. Top 4 football isn't just about talent, it's about experience. Carrick is still relatively new in this role. Managing Manchester United over an entire Premier League season is one of the toughest jobs in football. Tactically, he's shown composure, but can he adapt when teams figure him out? Because they will. Opposition analysts will study his patterns. They will identify weaknesses. They will force United into uncomfortable positions. That's when true managerial quality is revealed. The ability to evolve mid-season. The ability to tweak systems without losing identity. The ability to protect the dressing room when pressure rises. Scholes' comments may sound harsh, but they might also be a challenge. A reminder that Manchester United is not about short-term excitement. It's about standards. This club demands Champions League football. Anything less is considered failure. But let's also look at the other side. Carrick has brought calmness back to the club. There's less chaos. Players appear more disciplined. There's visible tactical shape. The dressing room looks unified. That matters. Sometimes belief can carry a team farther than expectations. We've seen managers surprise everyone before. Young managers have exceeded predictions. Momentum can turn into something powerful. And Carrick understands the DNA of this club. He knows what the badge represents. He knows what the fans demand. That connection cannot be underestimated. Scholes may be questioning the ceiling, but Carrick is building a foundation, and foundations matter. Another factor is mentality. United have struggled in recent seasons with consistency against smaller teams. Dropping points against mid-table sides has cost them dearly. If Carrick fixes that, if United become ruthless against weaker opposition, then top 4 suddenly becomes realistic. Because often it's not the big games that decide seasons. It's the cold Tuesday nights, the scrappy 1-0 wins, the ugly performances where you still collect 3 points. That's championship mentality. And we don't yet know if this United team has it. Scholes is asking whether Carrick can deliver that level of discipline over an entire season. It's a fair question, but it's also early, very early. Writing off a manager after 5 strong games feels premature. Equally, declaring him the long-term solution feels premature too. The truth is, the next 10 to 15 matches will define the narrative. Can United beat direct top 4 rivals? Can they respond positively after a defeat? Can they rotate without performance dropping? If they do, Scholes will be proven wrong. If they don't, his warning will look prophetic. And that's what makes this situation fascinating. This isn't just about Carrick, it's about Manchester United's direction. Are they rebuilding patiently, or are they chasing immediate success? Because top 4 isn't just prestige, it affects recruitment, it affects finances, it affects player morale. Missing out on Europe entirely would be a major setback. Scholes understands the consequences, which is why his words carry weight. But pressure can also fuel greatness. Sometimes criticism sharpens focus. Sometimes doubt strengthens unity. Carrick now has motivation. The players have motivation. They can prove a club legend wrong, and nothing energizes a dressing room more than external skepticism. So here's the big question. Is Scholes being brutally honest, or is he underestimating what Carrick is building? Can Michael Carrick guide Manchester United into the Champions League, or will early momentum fade under pressure? This season will give us the answer, but one thing is certain, the standards at Manchester United are non-negotiable. Top 4 is the minimum, and the pressure is rising, fast. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Is Scholes right, or will Carrick silence the doubters? Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Manchester United news. Because at Old Trafford, momentum builds quickly, but so does expectation, and this season could define everything.